everyone. So it's day 3 of decimals. Okay, so today we will do division of decimals. Let's have a look. Division of decimals. So yes, division of decimals. Division of decimals. In division of decimals, we will discuss three parts, that is division by a whole number, then division by multiples of 10, okay, and then division by multiples of 10. Okay, so we will discuss two topics. Okay, so yes, first topic will be division by a whole number. Division by a whole number. So yes, as we did in multiplication, okay, we will also do the division in the standard form. Okay, division like standard form. Okay, the only thing we have to do there is we have to count the decimal places we had in the question. Okay, and then put a decimal point accordingly. Okay, so yes, let's see. So question 1 is 5.25 and you have to divide it by 3. See. So yes, we will do simple division. Okay. So yes, divided by 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. Now subtract it. Remainder will be 2. Now drop down this 2. So 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, so now the remainder is 1 and drop down 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so yes, now 0 is the remainder. Now count the decimal places you had in the question. So in question I have 2 decimal places. So put a decimal point decimal point before 2 digits. So now the quotient I have is 1.75 and remainder I have is 0. Hope it is clear to you. Let's do next question. C. B part is, so 6.02 and divide it by 7. So 7, okay, and divide it by 602. Okay, so do just like simple division and then put a decimal point according to the decimal places you have in the question. So take 6 first. Okay, now 6 is less than 7. So we will consider 2 digits. Okay, so yes, 7 times 8 is 56. Okay, now subtract it. So 60 minus 56 is 4. Okay, now we will drop down 2. So 7 times 6 is 42. Okay, now in this question, now we will count decimal places we have in the question. So there are 2 decimal places. So we will put decimal point before 2 digits. Now there is no whole part. So write 0. Okay, so the quotient is this and remainder is 0. Okay. Let's do next part. You just have to do simple division. Yes, so now consider the question 125.086 and divide it by 125. Sorry, take 2 digit first. So divide it by 26. If you know the tables, then it's well And good, if you don't know the tables, then you can write tables first. Okay, so I'm writing tables first of 26. Okay, I will write the table in short form. Using the shortcut method, I am writing the table because it makes my task easier. So 26, 52, and then 78, 104, 130, 156, 182, 208, 234, and then 260. Yes. So now first take two digits, 12. Okay, now 12 is smaller than 26, so we will consider three digits. Okay, 125. So 125. So there is no 125 in this table. So number smaller than 125 is 104, and it comes at 104. Okay, so 125 minus 104 is, okay, 21. Now drop down 0. Okay, so there is no 210 in this. So number less than 210 is 208. So 26 times 8 is 208. Okay, now subtract it. It will give you remainder 2. Okay, now drop down 8. So 26 times 1 is 26. Okay, now drop down 6. So 26 times 1 is 26 again. So 0 is the remainder now. So now count the decimal places. There are 3 decimal places. So put decimal point before 3 digit. Okay. So now the quotient in this is 4.811 and remainder is 0. Okay. You just have to do simple division, standard division, just like so. Let's do the next question, that is 88.4 and divide it by 16. Okay. So divide it, okay, 16 and 84. If you know the table of 16, then it's very good. Otherwise, you can write the table of 16, or you can do this method. See, multiply 16 by 5. So it will give you 80. Okay. So if the number is greater than 6, then it will give you a clue that you can go you have to multiply it by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. If the number is smaller than 80, then you can go up. Okay, like for 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yes, now it gives us 80. 16 times 5 is 80. Okay. So yes, we will get a clue that 16 times 5 is 80. Obviously 16 times 6 will be bigger than 80. Okay. So yes, now I will leave my question here. Okay. So now one decimal place is here. So put a decimal point before one digit. Now I don't have any whole part. So I will write 0 in the whole part. Okay. So that means 0.5 is the quotient. Okay. And remainder is 0. So this is the answer. Now let's consider division by a 3 digit. So the question is 0.28361 and divide it by 359. Okay. So yes, divide 359, then 28361. Okay, divide it. Now you can multiply it by 5 first. Okay, so 9 times 5 is 45. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 plus 4 is 29. Now 5 times 3 is 15, and 15 plus 2 is 70. So 1795. Okay, so in this question we will consider 4 digit first, because 283 is smaller than 359. So 2836, that means 2836 is bigger than 1795 and it is quite bigger. So now let's multiply 359 by 7. It's 2513. Okay, let's go for 8. 8 times 5 is 40. So it's 2872. Now it is quite bigger. So we will divide it by 7. Okay. 2513. Now subtract it. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 8 minus 5 is 3. Okay. Now drop down this 1. So 3, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Now see, multiply 359 by 9. So it is 3231. Okay. That means the remainder will be 0 again. Okay. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 decimal places in the question. So I will put a decimal point before 5 digit. So how I will put decimal? See, I will put now in division, I will put decimal point before the digit. So starting from the last 9, 7 and put 3 zeros here. Okay, put 3 zeros. Okay, so that will be the answer. That is the quotient. Okay, and remainder will be 0 again. I hope it is clear to you. Let's do one more question. .2 and divide it by 16. So multiply 16 by, divide 16 by 92. As you know, 16 times 5 is 80. Okay. Now 16 times 6 is 96. Okay. So it will divide by 5. Okay, now put a decimal point before one digit. Okay, so the quotient is 5 and put a decimal point before here. So 0.5 is the answer and the remainder is 0 again. Let's do one more question. One 1.289 and divide it by 213. You can write the table of 213 as well, okay, and you can multiply it. I am writing the table of 213. So yes, I have write the table up to 5. Let's yes. So take 3 digits. 3 digits are smaller than divisor. So take 4 digits. Okay. Now 1128. So yes, 213 divided by 5. There is no 1128. Number smaller than 1128 is 1065. So consider this number. Okay. Now 12 minus 6 is 6. Okay. Yes. So 63 is the remainder. Now 639. So we have 639 on 3. So 213 times 3 is 639. Okay. Yeah. So now we have 3 decimal places in the question. So what we will do? We will add 0 before one digit. Okay. And add 0 in the whole part. So this will be the answer. do one more question. Question is 624.495 and divide it by 237. So write down the division from first, 237 and then 624.495. So 237 Yes, let's divide. Take 3 digits. Okay. So it will goes on 2. Okay. 7, 4. Yes. So 12 times 12 minus 7 is 5 and 5 minus 4 is 1. Now drop down 4. So 1504. Let's write more table. So 237 times 6. 1422. 10 minus 2 is 8. Okay, now drop down this 9. Now 237 times 3 is 711. Okay, now drop down this 5. So 237 times 5 is 1185. Now count the decimal places. So there are 3 decimal places. Put a decimal point before 3 digits. So 2.6335 is the answer. That means question is 2.6345 and remainder is 0. I hope this topic is clear to you. But you have to just simply divide it. Okay. And then put a decimal point according to the decimal places you have in the question.